Claude has done it again. They're shipping so hard, and there's a brand new feature called Computer. It allows Claude Code to control your entire computer. It sees everything on your screen, and you can click anything with Claude Code. It's really powerful because you can basically control your computer by texting it anywhere around the world. So if you watch this video until the end, you'll find out how to use it, a demo, best use cases, limitations, and how I plan to use it. So make sure you have the newest version of Claude Desktop right here. One limitation off the bat is that you need to use Claude Desktop. And then you have this open, click Claude and settings, and you have to give it computer use and allow computer use there and turn on. Done. Now let's do our first use case. So obviously I would only use it if I was not at the computer itself, because I would just do it myself. So let's show you how dispatch works. So you go here, dispatch. We got to use dispatch on our phone screen. Open up the Claude app. So if you can see here, there's dispatch. So you click on dispatch. So this is the phone screen and this is on dispatch now. So I'm not touching the computer. Let's text it here. Hey, can you use computer to open a Apple Calendar and make an event titled Dig for Petrol? Send that. And as you can see, I sent it on my phone and there it is on the computer right here. Granted access to the mouse and the keyboard control. There we go. Give access to Claude, and then you got to quit and reopen it. Send and allow for this session. Let's see whether it makes that task. So it's right here and it should be able to click and drag things around. So it should make a task called Dig for Petrol tomorrow. Let's see if it can do it. Well, it just didn't do that. That's good. So what it's doing is basically well, there we go, it's typing. So what it's doing is taking screenshots of the screen, and then it knows where everything is, so it can click on it. And there it is, Dig for Petrol. Done. Dig for Petrol is now on your Apple Calendar as an all-day event. But, there's a big but. Here are the limitations. First of all, it doesn't work for two things. For any of your current connectors, for example, let's go open Claude. So if you go customize, connect your apps, it doesn't make sense to do this via computer, this new feature, when you've had all these connections, because all these connections are already made for you, so that if anything is on this list, it doesn't make sense to do Claude Computer. It just makes more sense to connect it with these MCP connectors, because it not only uses less tokens, and even better than MCP is if you've got CLI connectors. So for example, any of the Google stuff, like Google Gmail, for example, or Google Calendar, Google CLI connecting via CLI is going to be way more token efficient and faster too. So if you can connect via CLI, do it via CLI, and then later by MCP, any of these ones, you can connect via MCP. And then the third is connecting via computer. Now, if you look here, Apple Calendar is not there. So because Apple Calendar is not here, that's why Apple Calendar is a good candidate to use this Apple Computer. Because there's a lot of apps already that you can use that are integrated well into Claude Code, there's not much use case for this new computer feature unless you're using it to use old apps that will never be connected, or old apps part of your business that are kind of just old, but they're very core and integral to your business, to use Claude Computer, and it's going to be game changing. This will be fantastic because it can see anything on your screen and click on anything. The best use case I can think of for myself right now is filling out paperwork and forms on your computer. Let's give it a shot. I've downloaded this form. It's a tax file number, something that you fill out as an Australian to pay your taxes. And I hate doing these forms, man. So if this can somehow edit this form, I'd be very impressed. See whether it can actually figure out to press this button and then start editing. So that's actually kind of complex. Now, let's see whether it can open it and fill out my tax forms. Hey, can you see my TFN PDF on my desktop? Open it and then scroll down and fill in my name as Benjamin Netanyahu. Let's send that through and see what happens. BB Netanyahu. Good. So this is a pretty cool user experience where it has this glowy kind of effect around the whole desktop. Don't worry, you don't have to be on your computer to click allow. You can actually just click allow on your phone. So you can click allow there and then bam, it does it. So While that is loading, another limitation is that it can't actually browse the internet or use Google Chrome to browse Google Chrome to look at things and download photos, etc. This is because there's already a Claude in Chrome extension you can use, and also apparently this is like a safety feature just to make sure it's all safe before going ahead. So desktop apps on your computer, everything on your computer that's an app is fine. Anything that's a browser, it won't be able to do. Instead, just use Claude in Chrome as an extension, or use like an MCP or any kind of Playwright, whatever. I like Playwright, I think that's the best, but it's basically doing the same thing. It's doing screenshots on your desktop and then looking it up. It opened it. Oh, it opened it. Okay. Why did it open this again? I don't know. So it managed to find it. Now, what is it doing? I hope this doesn't burn through all my credits. Okay. Another limitation, it is slow. So the form to fill in is actually at the end here. Let's see if we can scroll all the way down, click on it, and type in Benjamin Netanyahu as my name. Come on, it's not much to ask. Oh, I did it. There it is. Benjamin Netanyahu. The formatting could be a lot better. Could I have done any better? Benjamin Netanyahu. Honestly, this is not great either. Yeah, both are not good. The Australian government just needs to create better forms. I'm not going to do it, but it will definitely be able to save it, and then you can upload it onto, a folder and upload it to your Google Drive, blah, blah, blah. So you can have a look in your Google Drive on your phone when you're on the go and then send it. So will I be using this? Not yet, but I will use it to help automate companies that have workflows or softwares that are not linked to Claude Code. So that way we can interact with it this way. Everything you can access is usually online via a browser. Everything you can access is usually on an app that's already integrated through Claude Code MCP. Or if it's not, then there's already someone who made a CLI for it, like Google CLI, which is extremely powerful. You should look into that. Click like, subscribe to my channel. This is the first video of many very, very in-depth use cases to stay up to date with Claude Code and automating your business. My school community is free in the link description below. Just click join and I'll invite you in. I hope to build this community to be a really, really big, supportive community for everyone to learn how to automate their jobs and automate their businesses. Peace out.